doing well. I know so many of us are currently at home, either looking after small children or, looking after loved ones, or just quarantining ourselves, being in quarantine and keeping ourselves safe and working from home. So I wanted to do this midweek reading. I've been having a lot of people message me to have readings done, especially in this time of uncertainty. It's been challenging, and it's hard to see the bigger picture. It's hard to see how you fit in with all this. It's hard to see how our lives, our personal lives, fit into this. A lot of us are really scared, and rightfully so, because there's so much that we don't know about COVID-19. We are getting a lot of information, which is great, but it's a time for us to basically retreat into our homes. And we don't have a timeline on this. We're taking it day by day. So I just wanted to do a general read. This is for all zodiac signs. I wanted to start off by just cleansing, doing a cleansing session here. I have some Palo Santo, which I love, and I use regularly. So just wanted to, first and foremost, start off with a little bit of grounding. Grounding ourselves, grounding our emotions, grounding our hearts, grounding our minds, giving ourselves an opportunity to come together in a virtual community. I know lots of people are doing things like this. I just did some fantastic gym classes online through Instagram Live, which was amazing. And so I just want to do this with you right now, and I want to take this opportunity to show some gratitude, and to hold on to each other. So I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes, sink into wherever you're sitting right now, be it in a chair, on the floor, in the bed, as you watch this video. Start to let yourself let go of the tension from your mind, all the worry, all the unknown, all the questions that we may have. What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen with work? What's going to happen with life? What's going to happen with relationships? Let's just be here right now and really just allow ourselves to let go of the unknown and be in the present and here and now. We are here together. We are here as a community. It could be me and you just doing this video together. It could be me, you, and hundreds of people watching this video. But I want to just give this as an opportunity for all of us to just feel this sense of community and togetherness as we are in the present moment. Relax your shoulders, relax your jawline, let go of what you might be holding on to right now. We are going to allow the universe just to bring us to a place where we open up a little bit. We release a little bit, and we become a little bit gentle with ourselves, with our hearts, with our minds, with our emotions. We are allowed to feel whatever we need to feel to make ourselves release the built up tension inside of us. So if that's crying, if that's, letting out a big scream, or if it's smiling, laughing, touching your heart, really just channeling in some good energy. So I'm going to open my eyes. You can open yours as well. I'm just going to cleanse our cards as well as we're doing this for this session today. Let's see what types of messages the universe really wants to send out to us right now. Again, in a time of uncertainty, it's hard to really know how this applies to everyone, but we all have a role to play. There is a bigger picture in play here. So let's just see what can we ask in terms of understanding what we can do. What are the positive things that we can do now that we have a lot of time on our hands when it comes to being alone and, having the opportunity to hear some of the messages that may need to come out. Maybe these are the messages that needed to be downloaded by the universe to you, work that you can do on your own, work that can help prepare you for something bigger. So let's get started. I'm going to start with our oracle cards. And this is from Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is Colette Baron Reed. I really love her cards. You know, I use them all the time. And so I'm going to give it just a good shuffle and see what we're going to pull out today as a general read for everyone. Again, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This may not be a message for you. This may be a message for someone else that you know. But if you're here, you're listening to it, there must be something, some little tidbit that can be really beneficial to you. So let's get started. Underneath, Unfinished Symphony. That's a beautiful card. So clearly something is unfinished and we need to work through this. Yin, receiving. It's such a beautiful card. Enchanting Gifts. So just from the chat that we just had right now, where we were grounding ourselves and really trying to understand or make sense of what's happening, clearly there's more work that's being done here. The universe is definitely telling us that things are being realigned and shifted. We are getting into the spring equinox later this week. It's a time of renewal. It's an opportunity where we see Mother Earth really bringing about newness, new buds, new flowers, new trees, you know, from the earth that was basically frozen solid during the winter, we are now bringing in new life. And so we are in a time where things are shifting, where things that we may have not dealt with before are going to now finish. And it's our job really just to receive, just to be. Just allow yourself to be in the moment, quiet your mind, quiet your heart a little bit, and just feel. Just feel what you need to feel. And that can come up in emotions, that can come up in messages in your dreams, that can come up in various signs that you see. I've been seeing a lot of 222, 1111, very common 444. So things are happening and messages are being downloaded to us. So it's our opportunity to just receive this energy and hold on to this energy in a really positive fashion, because what's going to come out at the end is an enchanting gift. And right now we probably can't see it as a gift. Sometimes these gifts are gifts in disguise. We can only see what is the now, and the now is right now a lot of chaos and a lot of uncertainty. But there is a gift at the end of the line, and this gift is particular for each and every one of us. And it's been something that deep down we've been asking for. So whatever this gift may be, it could be new job, a new way of doing work, a new way of looking after your loved ones, a new way of applying your own skills, a new love, a new way with connecting to people. This is all new. This is what this situation is going to teach us. And so, you know, there's a huge opportunity for us to learn and see where we can go with this. All right, so let's see what is going to come in with the cards. What I'll do is it's easier for me to just do the spread first, and then I will work through the cards and explain what each of the cards means and how it relates to the story. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. That's underneath. Okay. This is you, Page of Pentacles. The situation, Page of Cups. The opportunity, Page of Swords. Lots of pages here. The advice, Five of Wands. Where you're going, 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 6 of Wands. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. I'm going to shift my camera a little bit so you can see it. So clearly you are waiting and you are primed. You are in the perfect position right now to basically manifest to the world what you want. And you want a new offer, you want something new coming into your life. I really feel like this is a new way of doing things. This is a new way of life for you. And you're really putting this offer out into the universe. You're doing your work around the meditation, around, you know, asking the universe for what you want, and you will receive. You'll receive it in a small dose. It's not going to be exactly what you want, and it's not going to be all at the same time. But I think you're going to start to see some hints of, hints of love, hints of a new opportunity, hints of something bigger coming into your life. And it's your job to just receive. And again, this situation requires you to be creative, allow something new to come in. Again, this is a new way. This is a new way of you seeking relationship. This could be a new way of you getting a job. This is a new way of you moving forward and really building out the life that you want to have, that you've been asking for. This is what you've been putting out into the universe as your mantra. And underneath, you know that this is going to lead to success. You know that this is going to give you the abundance that you require. The abundance in love, the abundance in money, the abundance in being surrounded by positive people. These are the gifts. These are actually the enchanting gifts that you are really hoping for. What you need to do and where you're at right now, though, is a bit of a fight, and you have to do the work. It's a real struggle right now. You're trying to find your way, and you're trying to find your path, and you will do it, as the coming days, weeks, and months. Look for opportunities where you can connect with people. So again, connection has changed. We used to be very social. This used to be a very social card where we would go out and meet people and celebrate. Maybe the celebrations are happening differently now. They're happening more virtual. They're happening through FaceTime. They're happening through Google Hangouts. So look for opportunities on how you can really connect with people. Perhaps this is a way of you starting your own Instagram channel or a YouTube channel. Making an offer, putting out an offer to the universe, because you are moving forward. You're moving away from your old life. You're moving towards something really beautiful. Almost like the gift in itself is this newness. It's not a physical gift. It's a way of doing things very differently. So what is this gift? What is this new life that you're moving towards? Well, this new life is allowing you to nurture yourself and be kind to yourself and do good things to yourself. So then again, this could be a new skill. This could be a new way of doing work, strength, being strong. So, using this strength to overcome some of the battle work that you are doing right now, the fighting that you're doing. Perhaps you have been in a very traditional relationship or a very traditional job. And so this is going to require you to be very creative. It's going to require you to kind of throw caution to the wind almost and look at how you can be working differently and doing things differently. And this work itself is exactly where you have seen yourself. It's almost like your calling. But it's, again, very different from where you've been before. Yes, it's going to allow you to have a very clear vision. It's going to lead you to the truth, your truth, in terms of what you need to be doing, your craft. That's exactly it. So this is very much focused on where you are going over the next 6 months to a year, the type of work you're going to be doing, and what it's going to allow you to do. And it's going to bring in a whole new life. And through that whole new life, you are going to connect with people in a different way. You're going to connect with love in a different way. And you're also going to connect with yourself in a different way, which is so important. Some of us believe this 9 to 5, job is not fulfilling for us. And so looking for a new way of working, a new way of, really listening to your calling is important. And that's what I see here. Let's see. In terms of things you can do right now, what are some things that you could be working on right now as we all are being forced to have some time and be within ourselves and be very present? Search for the truth. Search for people around you who can actually be very visionary for you, who can provide some clarity, who are entrepreneurial, who have done this. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's not about doing something completely new. This is about being innovative. And innovation is all about tweaking. It's all about pivoting and taking something and making it your own. And so look to people who've been leaders, people who've been strong leaders in the area that you're interested in, because they can help guide you. Feeling left out in the cold, walking away from what hasn't served you, and making magic happen. You are manifesting this. You are putting this out to the universe. You need to continue to do that because your heart hasn't felt fulfilled in a while. And so you're walking away. You're actually walking away from a current life that's not so bad. 8 of Cups, it's a great life. 8 of Cups is great. But you know what? If you are not being served in the way you need to, if your heart's not feeling full, then you need to walk away and you need to do something different. And you kind of know this. You know this deep down inside. And so this is where the unfinished symphony is that I think you've known this for a while, but you push it aside because you're like, I can't make money doing that. I can't do that type of job. Like, I went to school. I need to do this. This is what's going to bring stability for me. But if you actually really listen to what is going to make your heart full, receive the energy, receive the messages that are coming from the universe that are encouraging you to actually move forward and do the work that's going to serve you, you're actually going to benefit and live in this state of beautiful abundance, right? With this the 9 of Pentacles and these enchanting gifts. So you are getting strong messages. It's just sometimes really hard to listen to those messages. Go slow. You don't have to do things right away. I started this channel maybe a couple weeks ago. I listened to a lot of friends who knew my passion was in tarot, who knew how happy I was just doing this on the side. And, you know, they really encouraged me to start this channel, start, an Instagram account. I really believe no one's going to watch it. No one's going to listen. No one's interested. But I've been shocked to see how many people are actually subscribing to my channel or following me on Instagram or now asking me to do personal readings as well. So you just never know. And this is the time that is a bit of a safe time for us to kind of play in the area that will allow you to actually explore what your heart is really pulling towards. Because if your heart is in it, then you will ultimately be really happy with the work that you're doing. And I don't think you're happy with the work that you're currently doing right now. And you really need to start to listen to what is going to bring you joy, because, times are changing. Our environment's changing. We are being told that we have to do things differently. And so take this as an opportunity. Take this as a lesson on how you can lead your life differently, how you can do your work differently, and how you can be fulfilled differently. All right, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. This was a general read, all zodiacs for midweek, March 19th. Again, I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you all are doing all the right precautions out there. If, you need someone to connect with or chat with or just reach out because, social distancing is hard and isolation is really challenging and hard, send me a message on Instagram, send me a DM. I'm happy to do, free 15-minute readings for you and just connect and, talk a little bit about what you're feeling right now. I'm happy to do that. So follow me on Instagram. I'm at tribe.tarot. If you add me, we can connect, send me a message, and we can go from there. Again, I hope you're all staying safe, stay blessed, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.